If she decides to take the case, it is here at the Sacramento County Probation Department where the youth can make a transition and have a better chance at life. Increasing health and wellness is a trend that many people are latching on to. Among the many ways to achieve health and wellness, yoga, nutrition, and massage therapy are popular forms. Bottom line is, whether you use yoga, nutrition, or massage therapy, you can choose your path. This is truly a story of one man's trash is another man's treasure. Someone mistakenly threw away a 127-year-old Bible, thinking it had no value to anyone. Thanks, Gene. Some say love is blind, but is it colorblind? Is love just love, or is it different among races?
World, black love is a love that has to bond and be supportive.
Black love. The African American community uses this term to describe their own kind of love.
I watched my grandparents with the black love, and they talked about how black families are raised, and sometimes they were raised through poverty, sometimes they were raised through back in that time it was racism.
With the African heritage, customs and traditions were many, as there were 886 separate and distinct ethnic groups in Africa.
Marriages and black love, as it were, expressed in places like Senegambia, Nigeria, the Yoruba nations, and the Igbo and the Fanta and the Hausa is going to be slightly different.
In 1619, Africans were enslaved. Ethnic groups were now mixed and separated. Their strong traditions of love and family were lost in the New World.
After about 1660, blacks are not allowed, they're not going to necessarily be allowed to marry in the same way that whites are allowed to marry.
The challenges of our forefathers and mothers affects us today, but strong influences make a difference.
But black love, when I watch my parents and other couples like that, they just had an extra pride in themselves and their children.
Yeah, you better say me something. You better come. All right.
There are strong African American family influences, but there are still significant struggles within the community.
And 72% of our homes are single parent homes. We have a lot of families that are just not together exercising that black love. It's temporary, quick relationships. Dating is a thing now, online dating.
African American dating sites and blogs are more frequent than they've ever been. Among them are Black Planet, which is the largest, Black People Meet, and BlackSingles.com, to name a few. But religion plays a big part in the African American community. Professor Jeff Levin writes in his book, Religion in the Lives of African Americans. African American religious life in all its forms is a vibrant, creative, resourceful testament to the power of faith to uplift and sustain in the face of prejudice, discrimination, and exclusion. African American couples seek guidance and support from their spiritual leaders.
I remember both of us going to our pastor. First of all, to get the consent of our pastor, because your leader overall, because he knows you, and he knows really if that is a good fit.
The African American culture has evolved into a very diverse community, but love, relationship, and commitment, regardless of your race or ethnic background, share the same common thread.
You have to work at it, and to maintain it, it's work. And it's love and respect one to another and one for another.